Hey there guys, Daniel here. Today we'll be doing another train review. This time it's of Class 47, 47712 Laser Designer Spencer by Bachmann Branch Line. Now, as you probably already know, I do own a Class 47, but this is a relatively new release, so it'll be interesting to see how this differs to an older version, even if it's the same tooling. Now, some of you may notice I'm not in the usual surroundings in the attic. Yeah, today I'm just going to start the review in my room instead, because the attic is an absolute mess right now, as there's various just work going on upstairs. I will be able to run it for you, but I can't use the white sofa to review it. Okay then guys, so let's just get the model. So this is 35412, Class 47-7, 47712 Laser Designer Spencer in Scott Royal livery. It says there that it has a 22-pin DCC decoder. I don't know whether that means it's just DCC ready or whether it actually comes with one. I should hope it isn't an actual DCC model, because otherwise I won't be able to run it. Right, here it is. So there you can see the model with the sleeve off. Right then, so let's drop the model out of its sleeve. Oh, there's the instructions, and there is the model. Sorry once again about the shadows interfering. Obviously, again, I'm not in my usual room, so this may be slightly annoying. Anyway, not to worry about that. I'll just shift all this stuff to one side, and then slide this out of its sleeve, so the reflections stop playing havoc. Oh yeah, that was what was responsible. Right, so yeah, once again, another look at the model. Take this tape off. Comes with etched nameplates, as you can see, and a random paper thing, I presume, to stop it from scratching or something like that. And there's a detail pack there. It comes with snow plows and various other bits that go on the front of the loco. Yeah, just various things to do with the brakes, neither of which I'm going to fit to the loco, because you know, it may just cause problems to it running. Right, taking it out of the actual packaging now, for real this time. Wow, already that looks fantastic. To be completely honest with you guys, this is a bit more than instructions. Sorry for the shakes. Yeah, honestly, it's a whole leaflet rather than just a little piece of paper with some instructions on it. But there you've got the locations for where all the things go. Obviously locomotive information. Okay, I don't think it has a decoder, so I think we're okay. There's just something there about accessories. Next page. More stuff about accessories. So this thing comes with a damn lot of just stuff that you can put on it. Lubrication. Yeah, I know about all that. Retail accessories. Lighting. Ooh, it's got lighting feature switches. Then again, so does my other 47, Prince Henry. DCC decoder and sound fitting, yeah, I know about all that. You need to fit a blanking plate to it, I believe. Yeah. I'm not sure about all that, to be honest. I don't really do DCC, so somebody leave something in the comments about that if you want. Spare parts, warranty, which I really should have used on my other one. Why I didn't use it, I've got no idea. Just didn't really know at the time, to be honest. And yeah, that's about it. Bachmann Collectors Club. Not something I'm very interested in. Alright, anyway, let's get to the proper review now. Right then folks, so we're back up in the attic finally. and we've got Lady Diana Spencer onto the tracks now. I can try and give you a close-up in the cab there. I don't know if you can tell, but that is fantastically detailed. Right, so exterior details, we've got separately fitted grab handles next to the door. The door's very well painted. I don't know, the door handle looks like it's part of the mould, but it's very well done if it is. Again, separately fitted grab handles on the front, all the electrical equipment, warning signs to warn you of overhead wires, the buffer beams, which lack a little bit of colour, but perhaps that's just how it looks in real life, I suppose, and maybe if you add all the braking equipment onto the front, which is separate, it'd look a bit nicer. It does have spring buffers, which is always a nice touch. It's got NEM couplings. ScotRail logo is applied very nicely along with the British Rail logo. I'm not going to demonstrate this because I've demonstrated it in other videos, but the fans do have the spinny feature. If you want to look at that, check out my Mary Queen of Scots and Class 20 reviews. The underframe detail again is very complex. You've got the gauge there, very very fine paint, and I'm not sure what these pipes are, but they're there and they look good. And that's about it really. It looks about the same on the other end, but it's a very well made model. The duct here is also very well moulded. It's a lot more complex than a lot of the engines I own, to be honest. Anyway, so yeah, I've also been able to locate where the light switches are for those using DC like me. So now let's test it. Right then folks, so now we're going to test its crawl. Alright, there we go, just turn the controller up slowly. Nothing yet. Oh, we've got life. We've got lights. Hang on, slow it back down to a crawl. Do you know what? It's a bit stuttery, but that is very good. I know I seem a bit biased, but I don't really know, to be honest. Reviewing isn't really my speciality, so I'll just go with what I see, really, having not had much experience. I'm not SAMS trained. Yeah, that crawls. It's very stuttery, but it is moving, and very slowly. So I've just got this out of the box, by the way. This is literally the first time it's ever been on the tracks, and it's crawling. It's crawling so well you can barely tell it's moving. That is just fantastic. Right then folks, so the Class 47 just needs running in now. So I'm going to do some running in shots, and I also may do a little running session with an equivalent locomotive on the other line. And by the way, no, it is not Prince Henry. Right then viewers, it's a bit later in the day. I had to go off and do something. So yeah, it's a bit darker. Got the lights on in the attic. Right, so this locomotive is the Hornby Class 57, as I do not have my other Bachmann 47 back yet. Although it's not strictly a 47, all it is really is just the old Lima Class 47 tooling, just with 57 numbers slapped on it. Hello everyone, this is a bit of extra footage where we'll be talking about ratings. So I forgot to film these all on Thursday, and also it was getting dark and pretty gloomy, so it is now Sunday afternoon. I'm probably going to be uploading this on the same day. yeah, so we'll be talking about ratings and just various other bits and bobs. For detail, I'd easily give this a 5 out of 5. It's just so much more complex than either Mary Queen of Scots or Prince Henry. There's just a lot more details, a lot of separately fitted parts, more writing and stuff like that. And I know it is a newer release, so it is going to be a bit better, but there's just a lot more to this locomotive than all the other Bachmann engines that I currently have. Having said what I just said, arguably the Class 20 is as good. For performance, again, I'd give it a 4 out of 5 because the crawl was very, very, very good, even if it was a bit juddery. But I will try the crawl again now because I did run it in after filming on Thursday, so we can see how it performs. Right then folks, so this is the crawl after running it in. Is that moving? Oh wow. It's moving. Yeah. Right guys, I don't know whether you can tell on the camera, but from my perspective, it is moving. But I might up the beams a little bit just to see if it's any more clear. Now, I think I'm going to leave it at a 4 out of 5. It's still a bit juddery, but I'm very pleased with how slow it does actually crawl, because that's just, well, undescribable really. It's moving a bit quick, so could it go any slower? Right guys, so we did a running session at the end of the Mary Queen of Scots video, so I thought how about we do it at the end of this video as well. So we've got 47712 quite obviously, since we've just done a review on it. Hauling a rake of intercity coaches. As you can see, I've got a new buffet car. I know the Virgin Trains coach over there and the first class coach are mismatching because the first class coach is from Lima and the Virgin Trains coach is, well, obviously a different livery to the rest of the set. But I do intend to get a intercity tourist standard open at some point, as well as a first class coach that's a bit more modern. Now on the inside line we've got the noisy old boy, aka Prince Henry, hauling a rake of, well, I suppose we've got blood and custard coach here, Lucille, or however you pronounce it, some old Pullman coach I have, and a couple of chocolate and cream Great Western Railway Mark II coaches. So yep, this will be quite a noisy running session because of this. And no, it's not really been able to be fixed. Crosspull Central did all he could, but simply could not access the motor. Both locomotives moving at half speed, so to try and quieten Prince Henry a bit, but as you can probably tell, I am still shouting because Prince Henry is that loud. I think Prince Henry is not in very good health right now. It seems to be running a lot slower than Diana Spencer. Right then guys, so that's it for my little unboxing review and running session. I hope you enjoyed the video. Prince Henry does not seem to be in very good health, so I think I'm going to put him away for a while. And I'm not sure what the future holds, but I hope to get him fixed eventually. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. Thanks very much for watching. Comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.